All right, Shalom, this is Gamal Yala, Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, Great Millstone, Shalom, to the Akim, pushing out this truth and sincerity. It's a quick lesson, and this is going to be entitled, Our Only Beef with Other Groups, and I say quote unquote beef with other groups, is pertaining to the doctrine. All right, and so this is, of course, in light of the recent uh, threat allegations that Zabak recently said. Also, you had, well, you got these guys, Genesis. They have differences in doctrine. But and other groups that we disagree with. But it's all centered around the doctrine. Okay, we don't have any personal issues with you men. All right. Oh, and then you also had I can't remember his name, but he recently said that he recently came around to the fact that Cornelius is is an Israelite. So point being is that you know point being, Slakia, is that it's all about the doctrine. It's not we don't we don't have personal problems with you guys. The thing is, y'all just teach wrong. Okay, and that's our goal, is to, I mean, that's why we get on you. That's why, we constantly correct and reprove you. All right, because that's our job. All right. It's Jeremiah 14:14. It says, "And the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesied lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination and thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart." Yeah, so this is the Lord. First of all, prophecy is a very important thing. Okay, prophecy is very important. All right, you can't just wing it in this thing. You got to have the correct breakdown, the correct doctrine. When you're dealing with these scriptures. All right, but it says they prophesied lies in His name. All right, and this is a serious thing. This is a serious offense. When you read the last, I think it's like the last or second to last verse of the Bible, it says, if you add or take away from the scriptures, okay, your name will be taken out of the book of life. All right, but yeah, it says the prophets prophesied lies in my name. Neither and the Lord didn't send them. Okay, so saying that the MOTB isn't the mark, isn't the CHIP, all right, and other subjects, that's a false vision. Okay, that's not sound. Let's see if I can find that. That's not sound doctrine, and that's what it's all about. Let's see. Let me get 2 Timothy 4:3. It says, "For the time will come that when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears." All right. So yeah, they ain't gonna. Their time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine. So that these guys are heaping unto themselves teachers. All right, those itching ears, because you're enticed by their smooth words, and they make seemingly convincing arguments, you know, but it's not the truth. Okay. There's another one, Titus 1:9, holding fast the faithful word as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. All right. But yeah, that doctrine, the doctrine is a key thing. Okay. You can't just wing it. You can't, you can't just, yeah, you can't just wing it. You can't just teach whatever you want to teach. All right. And we don't, us here, and when I say us, I'm talking about us here at Great Millstone. Like I said, we're not, uh, uh, we're not your personal enemies. All right. This guy is saying, oh yeah, they threatened my life. We wouldn't threaten to unalive you, man. You know, because our issue is purely based off the doctrine. It's purely based off you're teaching the wrong thing, you're going off. All right. And we correct you, we get on you. All right. So that's just like classic victim playing. But let's see. It was another one I wanted to get. Let's see if I can find it. I think I got that one already. It's another one, and First Timothy, I think. What was it? First Timothy. Yeah. It says First Timothy 6:4. It says, let's see, verse 3. I say, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord YAHAWASHI HaMashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, and knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh the enemy, strife, railings, evil surmisings, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds, and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. Yeah, so stay away from these dudes. And that's our warning to you people that follow these guys. All right, you got to stay away from these, steer clear of these guys, man. You know, because it says, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, and that's that sound doctrine. You know, and it says the doctrine which is according to godliness. So this is a doctrine of godliness. All right, this is the doctrine where you would be saved, mainly because we push the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, which is the key to salvation. That's one important thing that we teach. And the MOTB, and these are important things that these other groups don't emphasize. All right. So, like I said, our main beef, if you want to call it that, and it's really not a beef, but our main thing with these camps is according to the doctrine. So, with that, and by giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakadash, that belongs to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Shalom.